I'm sure we'll see a raise. The kind of table raise has been 450. I think he's just done min raise to 400. Yep. But ace jack for seat 3. Sebastian shoves, and this could be a very tough spot here for Shay when it comes back round. He does cover, but very tricky spot. Literally on the line, ace 10 suited, 7-handed. You really could be just ahead or just behind, or quite a way behind. Very tricky spot. Of course, I would say that because I'm an experienced poker player. Oh, he calls. Okay. He's going to get a bit of a shock. But worse has happened. I played a tournament last night. Got it all in with 10s against jacks in a really bad spot. Was all in and at risk. And rivered a full house. So anything can happen in this game. That's not a good flop, although lots of split pot possibilities now. If the 5 comes, it's a split pot. The 10 is still live. 2 diamonds. Possible flush here for our player at risk. Oh, look at that. Runner, diamonds. So we lose a very unlucky Sebastian who got it in good. Like I say, this is poker. Anything can happen. Pretty strong hand, 4-handed. Even stronger, 2 million. No nonsense bet. Wow, but Dimitri has ace king. This is a bit of a car crash here. Nearly all his stack. This is a fantastic spot here for Dimitri, who does push all in. An immediate fold with a king 7, and Mata thinking about it. Should be able to work this out and have to fold his ace jack. No one wants to after 3 betting, but very tough spot. And he does indeed fold. Tournaments start at 10 or 11 a.m. So you don't get much sleep between tournaments, but it's an amazing time with friends from all around the world. But here we have an ace queen for Mata in under the gun. So we're going to see a raise, and he won't be folding this one. Same raise. I like this. 525. If he does raise here, he's going to meet the same all-in that he made himself just now. So I think, yeah, better option is to call here. Doesn't want to be re-raised. And Yaroslav has an ace. May also want to see, he's on the big blind, 200 in already, 325 into 1.6 million. That's 5-1 he's getting, so good odds for the ace 7. Probably doesn't want to hit an ace though. King 9-2. Gut shot for the jack 10. No player has hit. This could be, this pot could go to whoever plays this the best, and they've all checked. And the 7 has hit. No spades at all. Is Yaroslav going to bet this? So if he does bet this, he really could get this through. Yep, he's giving it a go. A very small, tiny bet. 275. I mean, it's either the bet of someone that has the flush already, or a very tentative bet of someone that has 3rd pair with no draw. draw. The 8 or the queen gives him a straight, but he won't like the 3 spades. Difficult to spot against someone who bets, so well done. Almost the worst hand won. I prefer. Mata raising under the gun with queen 8 suited. Dmitry folding his king 9. Very playable hand with a short table. Will Yaroslav want to see a flop here? 275 into 1.1 million, getting 4-1, and he does. Looking to hit a straight draw. That's a pretty good flop for 8-5, but an amazing flop for the queen 8 suited. 2 overcards and the flush draw. Probably see a bet of about 700-800. A little bit less. I think that's 6. Yep. I think Mata might need a bit of a hair wash. Looks like his hair is matted. Good card to represent for Mata there, though, with the ace, and he's still got the flush draw. I think we should see another bet on the turn here. But he decides to check, which is fine. One of the other options. And the queen 8 is playing, but this will probably go check. Unless Yaroslav wants to get funky, which he does. He's trying. Wow, I like this. Good spirit, 1.3 million. Very nice bet, takes it down. That's good poker. Dmitry fancies playing a hand and is raising under the gun with king 5 suited. We'll get respect from the table. He hasn't been out of order much. And surprised Pavel folded 8-9 suited immediately. But a pair here for Mata. How does he want to play it? He's also getting... No, just a call. Getting shorter stack now. Yaroslav has moved up a lot. 10-9-6. So set of sixes against a flush draw. This is a big one. We really could lose a player or see one crippled from this hand. Now we see the bet with the set of Mata. He checked the flop, so just very deceptive. And we're going to see a call with a flush draw, but it's all about the river, this one. A heart will give it to Dmitry, and that is not a heart. So set of sixes is going to feel fairly confident here. Really not losing to many hands. Well, to virtually any, except a 7-8. It's a very strong bet. Almost half his stack. And Dmitry, having missed the flush, I feel fairly aggrieved, but the only way he can win this is by going all in. Mata only has 3.7 million behind and has a very, very strong set of sixes. And absolutely looking to induce the raise, but I think sensibly gives up. So nice pot there for Mata. Played it very well by checking at the beginning and getting good value on the turn. Nice, pretty king-jack suited on the button for Mata, who will raise 525. Dmitry, however, with a lovely ace-9. I think we will see a 3-bet here with this. Looks like 2 million. How does Mata like playing? He's in position on the button. I think a call here is good, but also he's putting maximum pressure on. It's all in. Is he going to get called? Ace-9, pretty strong four-handed. Very tricky spot. Ace-9 again, right on the line of whether you call an all-in. And he doesn't. Lovely play there by Mata on the button. This time Pavel with a good raising hand on the button, ace-10 offsuit. Raises to 600. Yaroslav will fold his 9-5. What's Mata got in the big blind? Got a suited ace himself. This could be an interesting hand. Neither player has hit this flop. Pavel, the aggressor, who is in the lead with his ace-10. Is Mata going to play back at him? Hasn't shown too many aggressive tendencies, but looks like he's lining up a raise here. So he's repping the jack or the flush draw. Not going anywhere is the answer. And he looks like he's 4-betting. Pavel in the ascendancy with an ace-10 under the gun. Yaroslav buying a bit of time before he folds. Mata now, our chip leader. Peels with the queen-10 suited. Ace-2 suited on the big blind. We'll want to have a look at this as well. So 3-2 a flop. 7-8 jack. Not a bad hand for queen-10. Who checks it. Dmitry checks his ace-2 and Pavel checks his ace-10. The 2 of Dmitry is now in the lead. So I like a bet here. Lovely. Very strong bet into this pot. The ace-2 gives up. And wow, Pavel going nowhere. He is going nowhere with ace-10. He is actually winning, but does not like folding. And the queen hits Mata in the face. He now has top pair with a blocker to the straight. He's not actually going all in, but is totally committing himself to the pot. I mean, he's left a few chips behind. Very, very hard. Pavel cannot call this. No, and folds. Yeah, raise here from Pavel 23. And a call on the small blind with the 10-9 suited. Very nice hand. And 3 to the flop. Mata with king-7 suited. And hits the absolute nuts. Nut flush there for Mata. Checking it. Pavel has been the more aggressive player, who's also hit the 5 and a straight draw. The virtual nuts. Obviously not got a straight flush. I like this, just flat calling. String him in. That doesn't really change much. So on the assumption Pavel has an ace, I think Mata, nice small enticing bet of 600, gets called and shows the relative nuts. Good hand. Very good hand pre-flop, but Pavel has hit this and checked it. Small bet by Mata. Looks like Pavel's going for the raise. Raise to $1 million. So Mata may feel he's just using his stack, and he does indeed call. Mata looking to hit pretty well a jack for a straight or an ace. Pavel using his table image of being the aggressor, and he continues to call. Pavel playing this hand very, very cleverly at the moment. Let's see what happens on the river. Queen. That's a bad card for Mata. He's falling for the trap. This is wonderful poker. This is the kind of poker we all want. Snap call. And he'll see the bad news, and Pavel picks up a big pot and a sage nod by Mata. Pair of tens now for Dmitry, raising to 600. I think Pavel's going anywhere with King Queen. Looks like he's 3-betting. This could be a very big pot. Short stack with tens has to go all in. Probably has to get out of the way, I think. Most sensible option. Pavel with the Jack 10. Double gut shot draw against Yarosev's strong hand of queens. Looks like a nice small bet there. Very small, 350, just over the big blind. Looking, Pavel will raise. He does have a good hand with his flop. Any 8, any queen, of course there are 2 out, will win the pot if his raises don't. I think, just the call with the queens. Doesn't like the king on the flop. Doesn't change much. Not a lot of value in Jarosev betting there. That's a good card for him, though. Jack 10 missed completely. Unless Pavel decides to make a strong bet, which he's going to try. Dimitri just calling with the ace-2 suited. Pretty strong hand, three-handed. It's up against the 5-4. And both players have hit. Top pair for Dimitri. Third pair for Jaro, who has bet. Dimitri looking to trap here, slow play this. Or is he going to raise? He is going to raise. I think he's showing his wares a bit too early, but gets a call. That's a surprise. Five of clubs does have a flush draw. Does depend how Dimitri wants to play this. He's reaching for chips. 1 million into 5. But he is going to call. The all-important river with both players, lots of equity, and a queen. So that tick box goes in Dimitri's ace-2. Six big blinds. It's not... oh, wow, he folds. What a great bet by Jaro. Our Slovakian hero takes down a big pot. Fantastic pot there. Jaro using his stack here and raising on the button with Queen 9. 8-3 folds. The Queen 8 Dimitri could be in big trouble here. Lots of split pot possibilities though, of course. Board pairs, etc. And then their queens count. All in and a call. We go to the races. 2 hearts, 2, 3, 10. And it's all over. The ace holding and a win after a long battle. Very nicely played. And I wish you all good night and look forward to the next tournament.